Hey guys, so you're putting lotion on your feet every day when you get out of the shower, and yet the skin on your feet is still not as smooth and soft as you would like it to be. I was having the same problem, and not only was it not smooth and soft, it was dry, and I couldn't understand it because I was putting lotion on my feet every single time I get out of the shower. Well, I have stumbled across something sort of by accident that I have found has worked great for me, so I figured I would share it with you. A while back, I had bought this tea tree oil foot repair balm by e.l.f. Therapeutics, and I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond for $7.99, and I started using this instead of a regular lotion on my feet. I was still using a regular lotion all over my body when I got out of the shower, but then I would sit down and massage just a small amount of this into my feet and then let it dry for a minute or two and put on my socks and shoes or sandals or whatever. And I noticed after a very short time that all of a sudden the skin on my feet changed. So I feel like the key ingredient was the tea tree oil. So sort of as an experiment, when I finished this completely, I moved on to another lotion that wasn't quite as expensive. I picked this up at Dollar Tree. It just says foot lotion, tea tree oil, and it doesn't even have a brand name on it. And even on the back, it doesn't have a brand name. It just says imported by so-and-so. And I thought, wow, for $1, how good could that be? It's actually very good. And, you know, for $1 at Dollar Tree, I couldn't even believe it. And it smells fantastic. Now, I know some of you are very sensitive to smell, and it does smell kind of medicinal. It's sort of a combination of tea tree oil, camphor, and some of the other ingredients that are in here, but it works really well. You just have to be careful that you don't use too much, because if you use too much, then it's not going to be able to absorb into your feet that well, and then, you know, you could run into some other problems from that. But the skin on my feet, from using all of this and now using this, and I've used this several times before I mentioned it to you guys, but the skin on my feet is just as soft now as the skin on my body, which is not an easy task, because think about the abuse that your feet take every day. The entire weight of your body is resting on the bottom of your feet. You know, you're walking around off and on all day long, so your feet take a lot of abuse. And the tea tree oil seems to work with the moisturizers in the lotion to really get it to sink in. Tea tree oil is a natural ingredient that is made from, it's actually a plant from Australia, and it just seems to work so well with any kind of a skin issue. So if you've tried regular lotion and it's just not working for you, try a lotion that has tea tree oil in it, and I feel like you'll be really happy with the results. I also keep just a bottle of tea tree oil in my medicine cabinet, and anytime I have any kind of a weird skin issue going on, I'll just take a cotton ball, couple drops of that on whatever it is that's going on with my skin, and it seems to help just about anything. It's also a natural disinfectant, so if I cut myself or I have something like that going on, I'll put a little bit of that on the cut to make sure that it doesn't get infected. So it's an anti-infective, and it works really well with moisturizers to really heal the skin on your feet. So I wouldn't use it on your whole body though, because it does have that disinfectant quality to it, so it's not going to probably be that beneficial to the skin on your body so much as it is the skin on your feet, because of all the other issues that people can sometimes have with their feet, especially in warm weather and wearing sandals and going to the pool and all that kind of thing. So I would keep it, you know, strictly for your feet. So I did also want to mention that I only had 2 eyeshadows left from my Milani Bella eyes that I hadn't tried yet, and that was Fuchsia and Copper. So today I went with the Fuchsia and I did Cobalt in the crease. So I've got Fuchsia on my lids, Cobalt in the crease, and Rose is my highlight. I had felt pretty happy with the end result of the Rouge one the other day when I went Rouge and Navy, so I decided to just make it easy on myself and do the whole pink and blue thing again, except this time with Cobalt. So that is it for today, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.